Hey, today I want to show you guys how I installed this back brake light on this Chinese budget 125cc bike. This is a bike that's very common here in Africa. This is a Senili bike. You probably never heard of it before. There's a lot of Chinese budget bikes that you find here that are clones of different kinds of bikes, and pretty much this is what the locals typically are going to be riding. This is the bike that I first started on, so I'm going to show you how I put this brake light on. Hope you guys enjoy. We are going to remove this screw right here. The first thing we have to do, of course, is remove the seat. So I'm going to be removing the two bolts on either side that's holding the seat of the motorcycle on. On my bike, there are two bolts. So here we go right here. The first one. Just going to put it on top of the bike here. So we're going to get this one off. It's nice, it's already loose. So here we have the two bolts here. So now that I have the two bolts off, I can now just lift this up, just like so. I'm going to put it down on the side over here. This is the brake light that I'm going to install and put on. I'm going to mount this on to the back, and then we're going to connect it to the wiring system that we have inside of here. So this right here, this section right here is where the brake light is going to be mounted. Okay, so I'm going to feed this hole through here. And there's this little black gasket thing. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but sort of to fill the little hole. Okay, so I'm going to feed this through. And then I'm going to remove these little bolt screws. You can see here, there's some bolt screws right here. There are some nuts connected to these, so I'm going to remove them. And here we go. Last one taken out. First of all, I'm going to put each one of these bolts through the holes. So we got one here at the top. Maybe instead, I'm going to just take one of these, I'm going to hand tighten it from the back. Just so I can have one in place. All right, so that's to make the other ones a little bit easier to put in. It's got these next ones. Can put one here and here with the washer. Gotta try to find the hole in the back. Come on. I'm lifting it up to, I can find the hole pretty close. There we go. Right inside the hole here. And then this one should be pretty close to being lined up here. There we go. And then we're gonna put on the very back, I'm gonna put these bolts on. I'm just hand tightening them first. So that's good right there. Now I need to take this cable and essentially feed it through here. Right? So we see this cable right here, and this is the connection point where they're going to go into. I'm going to put these together. So this is the connection point here. You see this green and yellow-green wire. You see the same thing with this extra brown one added on this side. And you can see here that there's like this little point right here that needs to clip in to this little hole right here. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Good to go. I use this wrench in the front and then the socket in the back. A little bit of hand tightening with the socket first. Then get it onto the socket wrench. So this should be pretty solid. Now we're gonna put back on this seat. Get these screws back on. Now let's see if it works. There we go, pulling in the front brake. There we go.